Hey there RC fans, welcome to TJ's RC. Today's video is just a quick update to the previous episode I did entitled, Will the Cheapest Brass Work? Well, it's been 6 months now, and I can say that despite the fact that these pieces here were the cheapest versions that I could find to use for this TRX4. 6 months later, and quite a large number of battery packs run through this beast since that episode, and everything still looks the way it's supposed to and functions the way it's supposed to. Since that install video, the only changes that I made was that I went ahead and I ground down a little bit in this area here and this area here just to improve the turning radius a little bit. After the original installation, I noticed that the turning radius was considerably less than stock. So by going ahead and grinding away a little bit here and a little bit in these areas here on both sides, on the front and the back, I was able to get the turning radius back to maybe slightly better than stock. And I have had these apart. About a month ago, I took them apart just to see and make sure everything inside was still, functioning the way it's supposed to, make sure there was no water that was causing any damage in there. They both looked great. So I have to say, I think it was actually a pretty decent investment. Despite the fact it was the cheapest route I could possibly go, and if you watched that previous episode, you did note that it did take quite a bit of extra work to get these pieces to fit together. They did not just come together nicely like puzzle pieces. They took some work and some grinding to get them to come together properly. But if you're willing to do that, it's definitely worth the low-cost investment to go the route that I took. If you're thinking about going this route, definitely don't discount it. Just be prepared for a little extra work to make all the pieces fit together. So to answer the question I brought up in that first video, will the cheapest brass work? Over the long run, it's definitely holding up. It's doing its job. It's not causing any issues. I don't see any problems with it. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. This is TJ's RC. We'll see you next time.